So I got a call this morning from a boy of mine in Ohio. Thank you, Kish. This is a little short video on how to understand pricing for a new home per square foot. I'm Jason with Behind the Walls, and this is what we're going to talk about. So, his question was, how do I know what I'm getting at X amount of dollars per square foot on a new home build? It depends. Some contractors do it differently, but usually your square foot price per home is based on livable space, because that's the only space that's valued. So what I mean by that is, when you look at a home and you see $200,000 for a 2,000 square foot home, well, that 2,000 square foot is livable space, heated and AC. Doesn't include the garage, doesn't include the screen porch. It's based on heated and AC. So that would basically mean $100 a square foot for that home. If I have a 3,500 square foot custom home and I price out to do the whole thing, I might tell you to do the whole thing, including the garage and everything, it's going to be X amount of dollars per square foot. Or we can look at it at X amount of dollars for just livable space, which that price is then going to be higher. So if it's $150 a square foot to do the whole house that I'm going to price it out on, from garage, screen back porch, whatever you're adding, to give you a dollar figure, that might be the best route for you. Or you can say, what is it just for livable space? And it could be $200 a square foot, because actually your square foot amount decreased on the house per se. The big question he had was, what is included? Well, when you get a new home built, it's going to include everything. Now, you need to make sure your contract is what it says it is, but it should be from start to finish. The biggest kicker in new home pricing is your allowance. I've heard nightmare stories and run into a lot of situations where customers or clients are upset because their allowances weren't big enough. Contractor, we got set pricing on with our subs. Like, my concrete is X amount of dollars per square foot. My electrical bid is X amount of dollars for the whole house. So when you clients want to start squeezing numbers, well, you can't really squeeze those numbers. You can take stuff away to make those numbers come down, but really what you take away is your allowances. Let's say, okay, we allowed you $25,000 for cabinets and countertops. Well, you don't have to pick that. You can go a lower grade and maybe come up with 15 or 20,000 and save you money that way. The problem with that is, when we give you those allowances and then you get to the showroom, what happens? Oh my, you're overwhelmed. You got the nice stuff that's displayed, you got the mediocre stuff that's displayed, and you got the contractor grade that's not really displayed. It's just a couple little items saying, hey, we can get you this for X amount of dollars. That's all business marketing, because they want you to buy the higher stuff because there's a bigger profit margin in higher stuff, obviously. But you need, back to my point, you need to have sufficient allowances. So if you want stainless steel appliances and your contract says, I'm gonna give you $2,500 for stainless steel appliances, I hope you're shopping on a holiday. Make sure your allowances for your plumbing fixtures, your electrical fixtures, fans and lights, your cabinets and tops, your appliances, your flooring is a big thing. You know, carpet to wood to tile to shower tile, that can all range and get expensive. So over your allowance in your contract, you're gonna have to stroke that check. One, view the contract, make sure it's legit on what you're doing and what you're getting. And if you don't know, always consult a real estate attorney or a contract attorney and say, hey, I want to make sure that this is going to be good for me. Am I covering everything? Yada yada. Or get with people that are friends that are contractors, or people that built houses that they can tell you what their bad experiences were and what to look out for. Square foot price for a home. It should include, like I said, start A to Z. It should include everything. The only thing that's going to vary is if you make changes or you go over on your allowances. And that's it. I hope this helps out. Hope it helps out my boy Kish, and he can move forward with his house and it goes well.